Good evening. We are going to be playing some more Star Wars tonight. I just took the past 2 days off to, just kind of chill and relax after streaming all week. So it's probably going to become a standard thing where I take Friday, Saturdays off, and then I stream Sunday through Thursday is the goal. And we're going to be doing those in the afternoon. Turn my light on. There we go. So where we left off, we had been picked up by a Mandalorian camp because we need to fix stuff around their base. So they will take us onto, I guess, a station orbiting Onderon or Onderon itself. Hello, how's your night going, Mom? So that is where we left off. Okay, I need to turn down the mellowing stream beats. Okay, where do we leave off? I just took 2 days off because I wanted to take a 2-day break. I'm going to be trying to figure out how I can mix in mobile games into my playlist of stuff I play. I used to do a lot of that when I was first starting to try to stream, and mobile games have always been something I've been having a blast playing, especially since finding new ones, and there's always new ones coming out. It's always something new to try and play. So I'll figure out a way to get those. The Zagik challenge, trouble with the... Oh yeah, I gotta just talk to everybody.
Davril has already told me of your battle with the Zakek. You robbed my men of a worthy test, but you have gained some honor for yourself in the process. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian.
Superior Rylith Power Cell.
You found Kumas, and alive no less. I suppose I should offer... He was evasive when I asked him what happened, however. Trying to survive in the jungle must have taken its toll. We'll see if Kumas will prove warrior enough to be worth all this trouble.
Okay. Getting back my light side points. If I remember right, I lost a bunch of them last stream. Oh yeah, we had lost a lot of light side points. So I could also repair their entire comm station or something like that. Wasn't there more systems to fix somewhere? I just forget where they all were.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's another duel here that I'm able to do.
So the Jedi Order isn't complete.
completely dead. You always had hidden strengths. Very hard for even the wisest Mandalore to judge and predict. I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. I would be I could only do that if I observed you fight an enemy in real combat. But
Kelborn says you are worthy enough to face champions. You may fight in... You have enough honor to face a champion of a previous day. Kelborn, what are your terms?
swords only. No items or the Jedi's force. And no sword of the Jedi's choosing. Just a simple long blade.
Kelborn chooses to fight with the blade. You may fight with fist, foot, and the blade provide...
Okay, that won't be too much of a problem. Dueling Viper Sword. Alright. Now that I have Master Flurry, this definitely won't be a problem.
The match between Jedi... Kelborn is the clear and honorable victor. If you take away your lightsaber and force...
Okay, game. If you're gonna be that much of a dick. Alright, let me have my dueling
want
set
to
up.
fight or to... You have...
Swords only.
Kel...
So he's flurry and blowing me as well. He just has so much more strength. Maybe to get around that I can do some stuff here. Oh, he's just hitting me that hard because I'm already immune to crits. Okay. Well, that sucks. Well then. There's an easy way around this.
Here to watch him.
Don't fight.
Kelborn chooses to...
So I just gotta mitigate that damage.
Yeah?
Okay, we want the strength enhancer then. That'll up our damage.
Here to watch him fight. You have a sword, Kel.
Oh, I double missed.
The match, Kel.
Okay, I'm getting closer.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here to watch. You.
What time is it, Moltar? Or is it time for me to take a sip? Yeah, it's time for me to take a sip. We're trying to kick this Mandalorian's ass. High damage rolls is all it took.
The match between Jedi and Kelborn. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. If you fight in the circle again this day, you will face...
What's going on? Let's go.
Here to watch him. We eagerly look forward to this fight. No terms today, Sergeant. I would fight the Jedi with all of his arsenal.
Thank you, dude. You'll fight me with all my arsenal, huh? Well then, prepare to lose, because I'm going in melee combated. Oh, he chunks.
The match between the Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. We will not forget your deed.
Alright, now to put all my armor back on. Go. Kung Fu versus lightsaber, right? Okay, gotta tell him what I've accomplished about his sensors.
Any progress with the repairs or the fate? You do? I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to I'll be Mandalorian.
any progress with... That's the best thing I've heard in weeks. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore.
So we told him we
about
fixed
your
everything
help.
that's broken.
Look, I have some extra parts and computer spikes. Take them.
Nice. Alright, should I just go talk to him again?
You here to gloat over your victory, so why? Blasters.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to buy his heavy. No, not the heavy blasters. It's the rippers, because those rippers are amazing. I have one of them currently. Oh, he only has one. Yeah, I'll buy it. I mean, I can't craft them. I might as well buy them. He has one heavy blaster. And an assault rifle. There we go. Got a whole bunch of new blasters for everybody. Mainly the droids are going to need them. Guess we should check in with Mandalore.
You defeated Braylor in the battle circle. Either you're very lucky. Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. Zuka told me you helped out with some repairs around the base. I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber. The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakeg. Zarga told me that you returned one of our sheep to the herd. You have gained some small prestige by helping. How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab anything from your ship, I'd do it now.
Anything new about the
Kelborn
scouts?
told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from Isis. Kelborn doesn't think they'll send out any more scouts, but that doesn't mean there aren't more of them out there.
Colonel Tobin is General Vaklu's right-hand man.
We're asking about the colonel.
Despite his martial skill, he handles himself as a functionary more than a warrior.
Back when we were fighting Vaklu's resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, Vaklu wouldn't have any use for a poisonous Kinrath like Tobin. But Vaklu seems to have adapted well to peacetime.
Tell me about Onderon.
When you were last here, you probably didn't even go to Onderon. The Republic knew that Onderon's fate would be decided on its jungle moon, not the planet itself. To begin with, when you talk about Onderon, you're really talking about the ancient walled city of Isis. It's the only inhabited settlement on the planet.
Is it part of the
Onderon
Republic?
is a recent addition to the Republic, joining during one of the darker eras in Republic history. Since joining, the Republic has endured many wars and great battles. The people of Onderon don't possess the resolve and strength needed in these times. Many of them want to break away from the Republic. They want to go back to an earlier age when they could cower behind their walls. Their spinelessness made them easy to conquer. It depends on who you ask. Queen Talia rules from the royal palace, but her cousin General Vaklu has a great deal of power in Isis as well. They disagree about many things, just like their citizens. We fought General Vaklu during the war, and he is a worthy adversary.
Queen Talia is young and hardly a match for him.
Okay.
We're not self-sufficient here. We need supplies. Isis is the only place to go for them in this system. Not much choice. Which is unfortunate, because their animosity towards Mandalorians makes it inconvenient to go there.
That makes sense.
I don't blame you.
Ooh, we got another double-bladed lightsaber.
Are you ready to go? I know, it made quite a racket. Good work. That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their territory.
You knew that
It
would
wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something about the beasts of the jungle.
Well, I didn't even realize that was a quest to blow that up. Good to know. Alright, so... to go back and get the handmaiden or not... yeah, Baldur isn't much use in a fight. Like, Baldur is great. He's just not good in a fight.
Ready to head.
So we're gonna use our Jedis. Even if it means a pissed off Kreia. Because we want our Jedi party. The overpowered Jedi party.
The honor is
I'm
mine.
here.
Ready to head back.
Could it bite me in the ass later? Oh, hell yeah. Do I care? Not really.
Are you ready to go? I'm going to
Let's
talk
go.
with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out.
Alright, we're heading to Isis.
How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore, all systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes, the Great Crusade, after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor 5, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed, the future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
and I can
Oh.
answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. He is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
Right. Kreia is definitely becoming darker as we play.
2, 3.
Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Oh, it's the Sith.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
The only ones with stealth generators, did you? For Mandalore! Mandalore will get...
Seems trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to Isis immediately.
Oh, we have to take Mandalore. Alright. New party member get.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
No, I'm here now. I tend to muck up everybody's plans.
Here we are, the city of Isis. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
Wow, he joined us all the way at level 5. Oh, he's already got mine. He's only here. What happens if I put him at 0? One, one, one. Okay. Repeating blaster rifle. Don't I have a better rifle? So that does 2 to 12. 3 to 22. Oh, nice. Give him the ceremonial bowcaster. He's mastered blaster rifle. Okay. Precise shot we're going to max out with him. Close combat when we can. He's also working on toughness. So let's get him rapid shot. So strength, but no dex. Let's up his con first. It's combat. All right. Yeah, we'll up his toughness to max as well. It's at 195. What next? Okay, I can't level up precise shot now. I guess since he's... We should also get him melee stuff. Actually, let's get him +1 to all his saves first. We can worry about training him for melee afterwards. Or I don't want to max his constitution as high as I can get it. Oh, it actually skipped a feat there. Interesting. Alright, precise shot. He is going to be a melee character's worst nightmare. He's just gonna be, he's my blaster specialist. I don't have one of those yet, like the blaster rifles. I have a lot of people that are dual wield blasters, but he's the first that's gonna be like the two-handed rifle, assault rifle kind of character. But he just has a bunch of levels to give him right now. There we go. The level 23 soldier. So we need to just up his dexterity right now. Because he's only got +29, when my other characters have like +30. Can we up his... Ooh. Yeah, let's try to get his dexterity higher. Alright, let's level up my Jedi. Up his wisdom even higher. Alright, we got 2 new force powers we can pick. We've got Force Lightning, we've got Force Death. That sounds weird for me to say. I'm a Jedi and I have Force Lightning and Force Death. Also, a Mandalorian using a bowcaster. That's a fun concept as well.
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
Right. What's been going on?
Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. Oh, it's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere.
Alright, looking for something?
Could be. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. But ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now.
Why is
If
that?
you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse.
How's the situation?
There's strict food and water rationing, and General Vaclu's troops have been very thorough in finding Republic dissidents. Bombing's very common.
I'll be going.
Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's the main question. How did they know?
In the latest news today, the Onderon Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel, and it destroyed 15 Onderon military fighters before being destroyed by Colonel Tobin's forces. Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant? These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now they have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them, frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets. I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them. Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade. Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Gallia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air. Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaklu argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day. No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes passage in and out of Isis. Calm. What? Run! The bomber is out of control!
Halt, Offworlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Isis? Why not? I can see you have no crates or cargo, and your ship is obviously not affiliated with the Republic. You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't.
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders. or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in. The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts. As you've just seen, when they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed. Please keep them. It salves the shame my beast's behavior has brought me. I again apologize for the... The beasts are growing...
General Vaklu was an underground resistance leader during the Mandalorian occupation. Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Calm.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks. That is classified military information. I don't have time to answer your barbed questions, off-worlder. Men, let him go. We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to the barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa. Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go. There are reports of Republic smugglers arming dissidents in the city. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the city to prevent more civil disturbances. There are two types of starport visas. The type you have is an individual visa, good for just you and any pre-registered staff and family that accompany you. The Office of Immigration also issued open visas. Because of the Republic attacks, General Vaklu just announced that the Office of Immigration has been shut down. There have been a lot of edicts since the Republic launched an unprovoked attack on our space forces. No one can get starport visas anymore. Listen, I wouldn't mind letting some of these unfortunates through, but regs are regs. Besides, some of my troops would like nothing more than to get rid of me to earn favor with General Vaklu. Any officer loyal to the Queen has found life increasingly difficult. So far, all the officers in the Merchant Quarter are still royalists, but many of our troops think Vaklu is right. I think he's right too, but he should respect the Queen's orders. But if I break any of Vaklu's orders, I fear some of my men wouldn't wait for my court-martial. The Republic and the Jedi brought many wars to our planet. Things were far simpler and safer when we were independent. General Vaklu keeps pressuring the Queen to listen to the will of the people and secede from the Republic. But Queen Talia is staunchly in favor of the Republic.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa? My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed. I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us? My husband, he was part of the Isis Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu, to protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us.
You have the look of someone used to adversity, a cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. Does it matter? Truly matter? No. I have no sad story. I just know people who will pay a great deal for an open starport visa. The credits are your share of my profits. The visas are very rare, but I have a feeling you may come across one. Ask someone who cares about that. Isis has suffered for many years. The strongest of us are accustomed to it now.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you? Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Isis.
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city.
Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders. A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago. That's a long story. You sure you have the time? Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two. Someone else who likes history, huh? All right. Isis was formed pretty much at the dawn of our civilization. It was born out of necessity. It protected us from the dangerous beasts that litter Onderon. This city is as old as our civilization. Most of our technology was invented to fortify these walls and protect us. For ages, our worst criminals were cast out of the city to an almost certain death. It wasn't completely certain, though. Some of the criminals figured out how to survive out there. They learned how to tame the native beasts, and it wasn't long before they turned their attention to Isis. About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it, Gallia was crowned queen, and finally there was peace between our people. It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Isis. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who are no better than thugs. Certainly, things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about? These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements. I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it. Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian. The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gisco around here. They breed like mad. Stay out of trouble.